15 interesting facts about China. Number 1. China has 20% of world's population. The world population now stands at 7.8 billion inhabitants, in which nearly 20% of the population is from China with 1.439 billion people. Number 2. Football or soccer was invented in China. According to FIFA, the earliest form of soccer was a Chinese invention by the Ha dynasty. The game was called Suju or Sauchu, an ancient Chinese football game. Best translated as kickball. Number 3. China has the world's largest military force. The People's Liberation Army is the armed forces of the People's Republic of China. It is the world's largest military force and constitutes the second largest defense budget in the world with 2.18 million standing army. China has upped its military budgets by more than 10% a year over the last 5 years. The PLA was founded on 1 August 1927. Number 4. The sunrise in parts of China can be as late as 10 a.m. Despite being spread across 5 different geographical zones, all of China follows a single time zone called Beijing time domestically or China Standard Time (CST) internationally. This means that in the west of China, the sunrise can be as late as 10 a.m. Number 5. World's tallest outdoor elevator. The Beilong elevator in Zhangjiajie, China, is a glass lift that climbs an amazing 1,070 feet up a sheer mountain cliff and spectacular views of the beautiful Wuling mountain range. The elevator was built in 1999 and opened in 2002. In 2015, the elevator was recognized as the world's tallest outdoor lift by Guinness World Records. 6. Over 35 million people live in caves. In China, nearly 35 million people live in caves, most of them being concentrated in the Shaanxi province, and most have a long, vaulted room with a semicircular entrance carved into the side of a mountain. Number 7. China blocked using Facebook. The social media site was first blocked following the July 2009 Urumqi riots after it was perceived that Xinjiang activists were using Facebook to communicate, plot and plan. Technically, the ban was lifted in September 2013. But only within a 17-square-mile free trade zone in Shanghai. Number 8. Terracotta Army. Those terracotta soldiers are life-sized pottery figures made about 2,200 years ago as military army to defend Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of China in his afterlife. They were unveiled to the world in March 1974. Over 720,000 artisans and common laborers had been involved in the construction. The whole process lasted nearly 40 years. Number 9. China invented paper money. Paper money was invented during the Tang dynasty that ruled between 618 and 907, and they used this currency for a long time before it found its way to other countries. In fact, when the famous traveler Marco Polo visited China, he found paper money so intriguing that he dedicated a whole chapter to it in his book. Number 10. China's railway lines could loop around Earth 3 times. China's railway length, under operation, totals 50,000 kilometers, whereas the Earth's circumference is 40,075 kilometers. All of China's railway lines could loop around Earth thrice. Number 11. China became the third country to send a person to space. 2003, China sends first man into space. China has succeeded in sending its first manned spacecraft into orbit, making it only the third country ever to send a human into space. Number 12. The Forbidden City. It was the imperial palace and the political heart of China during the Ming and Qing dynasties 1368 to 1911. In the past, commoners were prohibited from entering the Forbidden City without permission and only imperial families and invited high officials can enter. Hence the name. Number 13. Live crab vending machines. Hairy crabs, one of the most popular delicacies of the season in eastern China, are being sold in a vending machine at an office building in downtown Shanghai. Those crabs are packed into custom-fitted plastic boxes and chilled to 5°C, leaving them sedated but still very much alive. Number 14. Hong Kong has the most number of skyscrapers in the world. Hong Kong is a major business and financial center in the People's Republic of China. It is also the city with the most number of skyscrapers in the world. Shanghai Tower is the tallest building in China and the second tallest building in the world with 128 floors above ground and 5 below ground. Number 15. People in Beijing eat scorpions on a stick. The scorpions sold on the streets in Beijing are grabbed live, dipped in boiling oil for a second or so and skewered on a stick. You can find a lot of other insects, mollusks, and tasty sea things for sale on Bangfujing Snack Street.